Hey, thank you for clicking on the video. Now do yourself a favor and subscribe. Alright, so I know it's been a few months since my last upload, but I don't really care. I do want to give a big thank you to the people that subscribed in the meantime, and it seems like I'm gaining more subscribers by just not uploading. I got more Casio watches, there's a lot of variety just like with my whole collection. I don't know the average price, but it was no more than 70 euros, and I've been wearing all these for the past few months. All of them were bought as new, and I really wanted to make this quick video, so let's get right into it. Alright, so this is the WL-500. I like the separate solar panels and that it has auto light, but there's no electroluminescent light, which all watches should have. And it doesn't really have a lot of interesting features. Also, the strap has a permanent bend into it, but this is one of those new old stock situations, I guess. So I wanted to get a Casio B-side for a while. This is the BEM-303. I didn't have a rectangular style watch in the collection, and I like this whole subdials design. I know it's a push, but somehow this reminds me of the Cartier Santos. This face is a bit too hard to read though, and I've already removed about 5 links, so what is up with the giant bracelet? And this is the AQ-160. Just look at the cool Anna Digi face, such a 2000s look with the domed crystal, this font style and the oval pushers. This has EL light, which I love. But the original strap popped off while this was just sitting in the display case. And there's no solar power, which is another thing I think all watches should have. Moving on to the Sea-Pathfinder SPS-201, another sick vintage watch with that 2000s oval aesthetic, oval pushers and curved font. This has EL light and it's solar powered. But the strap is too short and stiff, and it also started to have that vintage sticky feel. By the way, this has a tied graph which I'll never use and I've never set. Moving on to the SGW-200, another sick vintage watch with EL light in this dark blue colorway, with a calorie tracker and step counter sensor. Apparently the counter automatically starts when you start running, so I've never used it. And look at this, to me this feels inspired by the Mercedes McLaren SLR side vents. Come on. But again, there's no solar power and the strap started to feel sticky. Okay, so this is a new-ish Casio model, the MTD-130, with a compass, the date complication, and just a beautiful big clear face. I had to change to a NATO strap to match with the red North indice and the Sunday being in red. But with the way I wear watches, the compass dial keeps moving because the crown keeps rubbing against my hand. And check this out, I had to get a baby G in the collection. This is the BG-801. Usually these are made for ladies or teens, but it doesn't really look that small on the wrist. It does have solar power and EL light, so I had to get it for a great price. And this has to be another 20 years old watch. It has that old classic G logo on it. But this strap is too short and too stiff. And finally, this is the Casio Sport Phys CHR-100. I wanted to get one of these for a long time, and when this showed up on eBay for a great price, I had to get it. It has all the accessories, so the strap you put on the chest that sends heart information to the watch. I think that's done through radio because this has no Bluetooth. And I love this huge face with the vintage display style, and this also has EL light. But No solar power. Come on. And again, to me the strap is too short, but also in this case too narrow. And this red doesn't really match with this red. Alright, so let me know what you think about these. If you have any questions, let me know which one is your favorite. And thank you for watching.